Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Thesis on Cardano. This is our first ever episode, and I'm very happy to tell you that we have one beautiful lady with us. Her name is Disastrid, and you probably know her as she is being very active on Twitter. She has been community manager and moderator in many different projects and has done the job beautifully. And recently she has gotten more involved into Cardano governance, and very soon she is traveling to Buenos Aires also for the Constitutional Convention. But let's let her do all the speaking and present to us how it is to be aspiring towards a career in Web3 space and actively working towards it.
This is Sunday evening speaking straight from Croatia to Bologna.
Hello.
Hello, 12 points to Italy. Oh my God. So we had some minor technical problems at the beginning, but we're going to do this again as it's supposed to be done. So hello, Astrid. How are you doing? And thank you for joining us.
Hello, Matea. Thank you for having me. And I'm doing great, enjoying my Sunday, and happy to spend part of it with you.
Ah, that's so nice. So it's not like I'm taking away from your free time.
Oh. Don't worry, it's a pleasure, really.
I think you are used to that Web3 is taking so much of your free time. So I think this is just another
there
part,
are no
part
weekends anymore.
Yeah, no weekends
Every
anymore.
day it's Monday.
Yeah, it's so hard, I think, to explain that to someone maybe who does not understand how it is to be in Web3 and in Discords and following projects and stuff. It's like you're always available for whatever. Yeah. There's a game in that Discord. Okay, maybe I join it. Why not?
Yeah, not everyone lives in your same time zone. So it's a 24/7 thing. Yes.
Exactly. Okay. So I invited you to this podcast of mine, which I will be doing a couple of episodes now for the Catalyst Fund 13 period, to publish them then, just to raise a bit more awareness about our project and what we are doing and our proposals, but also to speak with some of the people from the communities and people who maybe have their own proposals or maybe not, just are involved in so many things Cardano. And I like you very much, and you're probably, you have been with us for more than a year now, and been an integral part from the moment when you entered into Thesis and Dysmorphia project. Immediately showed your potential in being a great moderator, and from there on our relationship started. And I just wanted to speak with you a little bit about your whole journey in Web3 and moderator journey, and now in the last few weeks and months, your experience with Cardano governance, because I know you have been involved in that too. Because I know, and I think that one of the things that you aspire to is to become, I would say, fully employed in Web3 in any way possible. And I admire that about you, because I'm sure that you will, you will succeed in that in the end. But to start, maybe you tell us a little bit about your Web2 life and how you are the best barista in all around Bologna and all around crypto, for sure.
Yeah, I hope so. Actually, it's fun that most of the people close to me and most of my community members that I know with Discord, they know that I'm a barista, because I'm really happy about this job. Many don't understand what it means, but it's the best job ever, but probably also the worst job ever. But yeah, I love it. I'm doing this for years, and it was really helpful to understand how people are, because you see them every day in different aspects, and you have to stay there, smile, listen, be nice, be polite. But that's the best part, really. And also, I love to make cappuccini with hearts and other little thing. No, yeah, I love it. Just hard to say all day standing. I'm not so young anymore. So yeah, I would love to spend some more time sitting on a chair. I don't, not all day, but yeah, not 8, 9 hour every day. I'm start to get tired of it. But if one day I will leave this job, I will miss it for sure. That's
Yeah.
true.
Well, maybe you don't have to leave it like completely ever. Maybe you can, I don't know, do it
Oh,
for.
ask this to my legs, please.
Hmm?
Yeah.
But do you become like you surely became more resilient on all day standing through the years, so you can do it probably much better than I don't know
Some people
other
say you
people.
get taller, but it doesn't happen. You don't see it now, but I like this. Really.
Like you're even shorter than this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. Uh, well, yeah, I always say that I'm waiting for the day when I will be able to come to Bologna to have a
Yes.
cup of coffee made by Disastrid. Uh, good. And how does one barista end up in crypto and NFTs? How did that happen?
It happened. Oh gosh, I mean, probably as many of us, I started to watch at crypto during COVID. Being a barista allowed me to stay at home for the whole time. I couldn't do smart working, work for home, so I was literally at home for 3 months. And I started to look at it, but it was really just for fun and mostly chasing like the 10 euro investment turning in 10,000. Yeah, but it never happened, of course. So I started creating some checks account and use maybe 10 euro here, 10 euro there, and that's it. Then I completely forgot about it, and I left my money there. And then I can say at the end of 2021, I was there talking to my boyfriend. He's a gamer, and he used to play Magic Arena. It's a popular card game. So I said, "Oh, let's see if there is something in the NFT world. Let's see what is this, and maybe we can play this game with the NFT." So I started to make some research on Google, found the Cardano Cube, a really great platform to onboard in Cardano. And I found a card game building in Cardano. So I say, hey, we have it. We have something we can do together. I will take care about the blockchain aspect, and you will take care about playing the game. And so I approached the community, and then it was so weird at the time we didn't have DEXs or many legit platforms, so it was just a chat on Telegram. And that's how I purchased my first Cardano native token, literally sending money to an address sent me on Telegram. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what everyone suggests, right?
Digital way.
Oh, really? But yeah, it wasn't a scam. It was legit. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful. But with that, I started to approach the community aspect of things. Made some friends. Then they show me the big world of DeFi and NFT. Like check this project, start to use Twitter, start to use Discord, and then was like opening the Pandora's box.
Yeah, yeah.
Until I minted my first NFT during March 2022. And I don't know what happened. I never stopped. I never missed a day, and it's been 3 years now.
Uh, 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 well, we all stopped minting NFTs at some point eventually because they
Yeah.
are not so popular, I would say. But yeah, the involvement never stopped.
No. No. But well, I mean, 2022 was great. Really, when you had to mint something, chasing to get the whitelist, and when there was the mint time, you were there refreshing the page to mint to get the first spot because there was the risk to sold out immediately and then try to flip. I never made it, of course. Yeah, I'm just an older, bought so many, never flipped them. But yeah, I have a nice collection of the effects. It's okay.
One day they will be worth millions.
Yeah, I hope so.
And what was the first one? Do you remember?
Yeah, of course.
Of
It's
course.
still sitting in my wallet. It was a Max from Phoenix Arena.
A Max from Phoenix Arena. Nice. Okay, and when did then, because I know that you were more than Phoenix Arena, when did your involvement, like in that regards, started? So how many months passed before you got involved in like more in that community aspect and showed your strength in being a moderator and doing things that way?
Yeah, not many actually, just a couple of months later. I got the NFT in March, and a few months later there was another mint, and I joined the team. I don't remember, maybe it was April. Yeah, it's a lot, but I believe it was April. Yeah, but it was just random because I wasn't familiar with Discord yet. Didn't know how it works. So I was just hanging around here and there. And I remember I reached Apex trying to help another project just as community member. I wasn't working. It was just nice to go and bother people in DMs. And that's what I did with Apex. So at some point, he asked me, do you want to be one of our moderators? And I say, yeah, I don't know what this means, but okay, fine. And then I started my 1.5 year journey with them that sadly we all know how it ended. It still hurts, not gonna lie, a lot. But yeah, was definitely a great school. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, did you immediately, like when you started working with them, uh, thought to yourself that that's something that you want to do, like with other projects also? Was it something that sparked like a spark inside of you immediately? And that's something I like doing.
Actually, yes. But being part of a Discord community was something that I loved since first the first moment. Even if I wasn't working there, it was just nice to drop in chat, say hello, talk to random people, know them, let them know you. Everything was so natural. And when I started to do it for work, let's call it work, but it wasn't actually work. It was a really nice way to spend my free time. And yeah, I realized that was really nice. And I think also I'm good at it. So yeah, I said, why not? Let's keep doing it.
Yeah, and you kept doing it for
Yeah, I'm still
for
doing it.
yeah, you're still doing it. uh, can you tell us a bit about what are your like moderator jobs at the moment? Where do you give your services of being a great moderator at the moment?
Do you mean now, today?
Yeah, like at this moment.
Okay, actually, this is another phase because the moderator phase was the first one. Now I
Okay.
say I leveled up. So now I'm most focused on two projects. One is Tokyo. It's a new powered up built currently in Cardano, but expanding to Bitcoin and other chains. And I'm their community manager. I started a few months ago. And the other one is an NFT project because I can't get rid of NFTs, of course. And it's Arbiter. And I started there as a moderator because they just needed someone to stay there in chat. But then the process was really natural, and they are a small team. I started to give them suggestions, and every day a little more help. So I find to be still a moderator there as a role, but actually I'm more involved with the team. I'm basically I work really close to the founder. We are there every day. They are Italian, so it's really easy to communicate. And yeah, I love both because I think I'm really lucky because both teams are really transparent and really nice with the rest of the team. It's all so friendly and so nice. So yeah, it's a pleasure to work with both of them. Yes.
Yes, and I mean, as you said, it's natural, and I think it's a very good thing for the team when they find someone like you, maybe starting out as a moderator and then leveling up to a community manager, or even to become almost a part of the team. When it comes in that natural way, I think it has so much more like trust in itself, and it helps the team also to be sure about you, and be sure that they can like take you in as basically part of the team, because they have seen you, what you do in the chats, and how you're helpful to community, and how you care in the end. I think
Yeah.
that's one of your probably most important characteristics, and what makes you such a great mod and like addition to the team when someone has you on the team.
I always used to say that it's okay to be confident on your skill and introduce yourself in some nice way, of course. But then you have to know the team, and you have the team know you. The team has to know you. So yeah, it's not. I'm not the person that comes to you and say, "Oh, yeah, I'm super good. I can fix all your problems. I can do everything." No, I'm always like, "Okay, we can start this journey. Let's know each other. Let's see what are your needs and what is my availability, and then we can move from there." Because maybe the team doesn't need something that you can do, but they need something that you didn't know you can also do. I don't know if this makes sense. So every job is different. You just have to challenge yourself with different skills and move from there. Then really things just happen naturally, and that's the best part.
Yeah, they happen if you want to work towards them, and I think you are exactly like you explained now, someone who likes to take on new challenges, and maybe you have probably so much more skills when it comes to this whole digital world, than you had 3 years ago, maybe when you were starting. Now you understand so much more and probably use so much more of like technology and software and stuff which helps you on your way of doing the mod work or community manager work, or being involved in a crypto project just makes you need so much more of this technological stuff, changes your life basically. And we still had some technical problems in the beginning of the podcast, but it will get better for me too.
Yeah, I can't help with podcast, but I can help with Discord.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And this is something, like you say, that I learned in 3 years, because in the first day I really didn't know what was this. I mean, what's this stuff? How it works? Now I completely in love in the admin side of Discord. It's really funny to manage to do things for security, for engaging the community. It's like, yeah, let me do this magic.
yeah, exactly.
There you go. Yeah, it's not easy, I have to say. Yeah.
It's not easy, but it's really fun. All the things that you can do in Discord, it's a great tool for
Yeah, it's so powerful. Yeah.
community engaging. Yeah. I had a question and now it slipped my mind. Okay, maybe I'll remember it later. So I wanted to mention also that the way we met, I don't know if I know. I mean, we met in when House of Titans were building. I think we started
Yeah.
communicating there, yes, and then that was last summer, so summer of 2023, and then somehow we loved you so much, Dismo and me, and you also became a part of our community, our mod team for a short period of time. I would say officially, because in few months after summer, our publishing of our research came, and the NFTs, and like the interview with Charles, and then us trying to get more funding through Catalyst. And it didn't go as we planned, like all the things that we were planning to do in the future, and we are still on our path of trying to make some future happen. So you were officially like part of our team for maybe, I don't know, 2 months or something like that, but for the whole time after that till now, I mean, I still see you as a part of Thesis and Dysmorphia, no matter that there is not so much activities and no much thing happening like in any regards, but we are still here every day in chats, trying to have some communication and telling people everything that's happening in our lives, and you are here with us. So it's like, we know you, and we know that in the moment when things start moving again for Thesis and Dysmorphia, and we can offer you like a dream salary to come back to work with us again, you will be the first person to hear it from us.
I'm actually proud that I still have my role in your server. So yeah,
Well, of course.
you did a great job with your community. I remember when I first joined, and I mean, there was such a healthy place there. The community was so friendly, so genuine. Yeah, it was just like being at home since day one. And you did this before before I came there. So yeah, you have to be proud of this, because you did a great job building your community. Yes.
Thank you. Good. How do you combine it today with your Web2 work? Like, how do you have time to do so much work in Web3, and like handling 2 projects at the moment, and some more things also which we will speak about? And when do you find time?
Well, I'm lucky enough to have good shift at work. I don't work during evenings. I don't work during weekends or holidays. so I can get a lot of free time. There are some days that I really start early in the morning, so then I have all the afternoon free to do other stuff. And also, I can do a lot of things by mobile. Of course, I don't have to use my phone if I at work. I mean, I work with people. It's not nice to play with your phone while you are giving them a coffee. No, not at all. So yeah, there are times that I'm completely offline for hours, but yeah, from time to time I can check my phone, see things. And as I said before, I'm lucky enough to work with nice teams, so they know I have a full-time job. They pretty much learn my schedule. So if I'm not available, they know that it's because I'm making coffee. Yeah, and so yeah, they are nice with me. They're like, okay, yeah, when you get home, when you have time, have a look at this or do that. No rush. Um, so yeah, it's not just having the time to do things, but also work with the right people that give you the chance to organize your life, and that's really useful.
Just a quick commercial break. Thank you for being with us till this point, and I'm reminding you to fill out the survey which is currently ongoing. You can find the link on our Twitter profile. Each participant is very valuable to us. We want to get to as many of you as possible because more people means better data.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
So would you say that it takes a lot of your free time? Is it like the second most important thing when it comes on time scale after your work and job, which take obviously 8 hours a day, and then is this something that takes additional 3 hours each day, and it's day is done?
No, I don't watch the clock. We used to say free time, but what do we have to do during our free time? We have to do what we want to do and what we like to do. I like to do this. I mean, if I have to spend my afternoon at home uh, doing something else, I don't know. I don't even remember my days before all of this, really. Probably just spending time doing nothing, checking my phone, reading something. I don't know. I just like to do this. And most important is when you get tired, you have to switch off. And I also keep taking time for myself, for my boyfriend. Of course, I have a boyfriend and he needs me, so I have the time to go out with him, have a dinner, watch something on TV, Netflix, have a trip somewhere. Really, I don't have to get rid of all these things, not at all. But yeah, you say free time, but this is how I like to spend my free time. And that's it.
Well, that's a very nice explanation. I haven't heard someone telling it like that before, but it's completely logical, and you're right. I mean, it's something you chose to do and how you like to spend your free time, and it's good also that it sometimes get paid too.
Of course, yeah,
Of course,
I made
yeah.
it finally.
Finally, yeah. So how much more till you turn it completely upside down and do just Web3?
How much work do you mean?
How much work, or I don't know how much? I mean, would you really be willing to do that to go full time Web3?
Absolutely, yes. And
Okay.
uh, um, I believe that now I could do it. You know, yes, okay, I have these two jobs, but of course, you need you need a bigger salary to replace the full-time job. I call this job part-time jobs, the one in Web3. And then there is the taxes things and stuff. But if I wanted to do it today, I could, not because of these two jobs, but because I think I could easily find some others.
Mhm.
The space is big. Now I'm in Cardano, but the Web3 is big, and you can adapt this job everywhere. It doesn't need to be in one chain. The reason why I'm not doing it, it's because I want this process to be step by step, like a gradual thing. So maybe next year I will start asking to have 30 hours a week in my fiat job, let's call it this way. So I can add 10 more hours to Web3 and so on until at one point I can completely move to Web3. That's my idea. It's not easy because, I mean, having a secure job in real life makes the difference. It doesn't matter how you trust the people who you work with. We all know how this space can be mean. We know there is the bear market, the bull market. Everything can change in one day. So you have to be really careful and put yourself in a good position to be financially well placed if you want to do this.
Yeah. I mean, that's very well said, and I wouldn't expect any less of you. That's why I admire you so much, like in taking such a realistic approach. And I'm sure that I know that I'm holding my ground. I know I'm safe and secure. I understand how the space is, how something can just disappear overnight, unfortunately. And I think you are doing it in a really nice way, like building the connections, I would say, and learning better who to trust in the space, and where you can. Sorry, my cat just started fighting with me. Okay, but just in a way, not rushing into anything. I would say so. That's really important in this space because
Yeah.
we all know how it can end up not so very nice if you FOMO into things, whatever that is,
Yeah.
be it trusting someone or new coin.
For example, I mean, I trust the teams I work with, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow people will just stop using the blockchain. I don't think it's going to happen. But I don't know, Cardano going to zero or everything else, and I don't know, everything can happen. So yes, have to be step by step. And sometimes my boyfriend, again, sorry if I mention him all the time, but
No problem, you're allowed to.
supporter in this, and he's like, you are good doing this. Why you keep doing it only in Web3? Go do this job for Amazon. Go do this for Xbox, for PlayStation. There are many games that have Discord server, many companies. So yeah, just go there. I mean, how can be different? And he's not wrong, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can say now I can do one more job. Yeah, okay. Hopefully.
For sure.
My job, yes.
Yeah, it's good to have a boyfriend or someone who reminds you of some things in real life also.
Yeah, if you think that I joined it to do something with him, and then he left completely, like after a month. But now it's good. He's every day. How are your crypto stuff doing? This is the question. Yeah. Yeah, they are doing good.
Ada is pumping.
It is pumping. Yeah.
Everything is
Finally.
good.
Yeah.
It will be good with Ada. It will be good. I think so. Uh, Great. Thank you for all those explanations. I loved it. And during those past years, you have also been building your Twitter presence, basically. And did you start building your Twitter profile from the scratch when you entered the space, or did you have one before also?
I had a Twitter profile, but I never used it. I believe I have since 2010,
Mm-hmm.
but never used it. But when you approach this space, Twitter is the best platform because you can keep up with everything. So I started to use it. Then when I started to have NFTs, it was nice to have it as a PFP. I was just copying what everyone was doing because I didn't know the mechanics of this space. So yeah, started from there. But I mean, I don't have a big profile. There are months when I'm like, oh man, I need to grow my profile. And then I stay focused there, but then I just give up. And it's like a cycle over and over. I tried to reach Twitter revenues. I made it. I bought myself and my boyfriend a dinner in a nice place, paid by Elon Musk. That was my goal. Now I get really few dollars every month. But it's a nice place to start to connect with people because not everyone are in your server. So you have to use Twitter and talking with people, know them, see what they do, have chats with them. It's the best part. So yeah, I tried to create like my own brand. I don't know if we can call it that way. Have to say that my PFP was a gift. Probably one of the best, if not the best, I got in this space from really close friends. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if he wants a shout out, but I'm sure you are going to watch this, so thank you again. Yeah, after Phoenix Arena closed the project, he was like, "You need to change your PFP because I had a fluffy from Phoenix Arena. That was me." So yeah, he helped me during this process and trying to build an identity that was just about Disastrid and not about Disastrid Phoenix Arena moderator.
Mm-hmm.
And that was part of my journey too. Yeah, it was nice, and it's still nice. I still keep posting my GMs every day, replying. I'm actually working on something. I don't know if when you will make this public will be live already or not, so I'm not going to reveal anything. But
Okay. I mean, you can tell me when you plan to reveal it, and then I tell you when I plan to publish this. So then you tell me, then you can maybe speak about it.
okay. I hope to make it by the end of this month.
Well, I think this video will not go out before 28th of November. So if it's going to be out before that, then maybe you can speak about it. I don't know. You decide.
I can tell you, but if I don't post it before you reveal this, you can catch this.
Okay.
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 Yeah, nice.
Deal.
Okay, deal.
I have to make a little break in this program and tell you that I still should not release what Disastrid has told me in this conversation completely, but I'm very excited for everyone to see it when it comes out.
Yeah.
But this, yeah, as you said now, it's not something you do to grow your Twitter. But and I understand what you mean by that. I feel that that's something that just came like honestly out of your heart, I would say, because you feel that you want to do it, and it will go as it goes. People will love it or not love it, but I think they will love it, and your Twitter will probably benefit out of that. But that's something that you are doing, I would say, for yourself, because you feel that it's something you want to do, and I can relate to that a lot, because, for example, this podcast or interviews which I will be doing now in next few weeks, and I hope that maybe I will have time to also continue doing them after the catalyst goes, because that's something that really it's like something that wants to explode out of me. I want to meet with people from the space and talk to them like this, and if anything, I'm doing that for myself, and then if it goes out in any way, it goes out and is received well from the people, good. But I'm doing it mostly for myself, and because I enjoy doing this. So up. This was
Yeah.
my stand turning off.
Yeah,
Just-
that's the reason. As you said, I work with many projects, but I never did something for me, and this is for me.
Exactly. Are we still recording? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Just a second. I have some.
Going
You
anywhere?
wouldn't believe I have some technical problems.
Ask the cat to hold your camera.
Yes, please, my cat. Why did this turn off completely and does not want to turn again? Just a second. Okay. I mean, I can also cut this out.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want when
Yeah, I
you
can do whatever I
are
want.
going to edit this.
Quick commercial break number 2. I want to remind everyone to go vote for our Catalyst proposals in Fund 13. You can find all of our proposals by typing Thesis into your voting app. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's stay like this for now. Good. I had one more Twitter question. Who helps you makes your Twitter graphics? Do you make them alone? Do you have like an artist? What do you use?
I make them all. Have to say that a couple of them are a gift. Sometimes I use them, but most of them are made by myself. I can't draw, so I use the Mid-Journey and Canva and a big combination of editing layers and everything. But it's fun. Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the skills which you acquired over the years.
Oh, yeah, we can say that.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, nice work, and
Thank you.
good that you do it. That's a good addition to the GMs.
Yeah, I'm not so rich to pay an artist to do all of them. So yeah.
Yeah, they can be expensive.
Yeah, sometimes, but they worth all the data you spend for them.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Okay, and another thing I wanted to speak about is because I know, and probably people who follow you know, that you have been a part of Bologna Constitutional Workshop for Cardano, and I wanted just to ask you, like, to tell us a few things about it. How did that process go? So Cardano recently, starting its governance era, and all the things are happening around the world, like so many workshops, and now we will have a big, like, constitutional what's the name, conference? No, not conference, but
Yeah.
yeah, in Buenos Aires. And can you tell us a bit about that experience and how you got involved in that in the first place?
Yeah. So basically, Intersect gave to everyone in the world the chance to have a constitutional workshop. and you had to apply for it. So a friend of mine, Italian, of course, applied for the workshop here in Italy, and we live not so far, so Bologna was the best place. But he was rejected at first. I don't know why. But then, kind of last minute, he was contacted again, and Intersect said, hey, we want Italy in. So we started to rush things to do this. He asked for help to me and some other friends. We have our little small Italian group to support each other. And so we say, yeah, okay, let's do it. And honestly, at first, I didn't have any idea on how this works, but have to say that Intersect did a really great job, so that all the workshops in all the countries, I believe they are like 62 or 63, all of them had the same plan, the same structure of the day. They use an app to collect feedbacks, answers, and everything. So all the data were collected and put them together. Then they started to update the draft constitution after every workshop, because because of people answers. And it was a really nice experience. Of course, a lot of things that can be also improved, but really I was surprised about everything. An Intersect member was there with us for the whole day on a Zoom call in the room when the workshop happened, and it was like the middle of the night for her. Yeah, she was so nice. So what happened was that simply at the end of the workshop, you had to vote for two people to go to the Constitutional Convention in Argentina. We were a small, close group. Not all of us know each other. But I mean, you can clearly see who's maybe more prepared than someone else. So we all voted for Michele. He's a guy having a startup in Cardano. We voted him as a delegate, so he's the one going to vote. And I was elected as alternate. I'm going to travel. I was there during the workshop online that we had, the synthesis workshop during the preparation to the big convention. And yeah, it's a bit fun, but alternates are there in case something happens to the delegates. So if they are not able to vote for some reason, we are going to vote in their behavior. But of course, the job is to work together during the whole time. It doesn't matter who's going to put the final vote. Everything that is there were decided together. And many community members are talking about this. Not everyone are happy. As of today, November 17, the draft constitution, it's not public yet. And we all delegate and alternates are asking to make it public because the community needs to read it before the convention. And we really want this. I hope that when you post this video, the constitution will be public already. And so, yeah, I mean, 3 years ago, I was playing with NFTs, and now I'm going to Argentina to discuss the Cardano Constitution. Yeah. Sometimes I find myself asking, how did I get there, really? When did this happen?
As you said, step by step. And
And you know what's funny? Because I went to my Telegram chat just the other day to check the history. And when I said before that I bought my first Cardano native token, it actually happened on December 3rd, and the Constitutional Convention is starting on December 3rd.
here you go.
Yeah, it's a
The
really
circle, the circle.
yeah. No, but you really, I mean, I try to be involved, but there is so much to know, so much to read, a lot of discussion about this. All I can say is to the community, just do your research. Cardano, it's not just about DeFi and NFTs. There is a vision behind it. We are building something really cool that none of the other blockchain has, and not many knows about this. Same like Catalyst. I mean, every round I found myself telling people, go to register, go to vote, and half of people I interact with are like, what is Catalyst?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you touched on a subject now, which is like is governance maybe a very too big, not too big, but what's the word I'm searching for, like too much, too overwhelming to people to even start, reading the constitution or getting involved in Intersect. I know myself, when I joined Intersect Discord months ago, it's it's all like so many things which you can just start reading and diving deeper and asking. You have to ask questions, you have to connect the dots, what's happening. You have to it takes a real effort and work to get involved in those things, in governance, in the future that Cardano is trying to build. And I believe that those who took their time and did their research now in the beginning and like have that extra step of effort done, and will continue going on in this way, will probably be like the leaders of things happening in Cardano governance and Intersect in the next years. And it's in a way it's great because they put themselves in those positions just by taking the effort, stepping out of communities, and okay, I'm gonna go and learn what the hell is happening and how do I get involved in this governance, Intersect, and everything. And it really takes so much more thought than maybe just joining another project and trying to see if you will be able to flip their coin or their NFT. That's kind of research that we have all learned to do, all the degens in communities in the space all around, and using the wallets and DEXs and DeFi and whatever. But this is like, I think, a step further from all of that, and it might be overwhelming for some, and some maybe decide to never get involved in that. But yeah, it's a big chunk of Cardano, I think, in the future.
I want to add something, if I can. Hope the other alternates and delegates don't get mad about this. But something something I noticed is that it's a completely different community. We have like what can I say? Like a circle of friends. I don't know, in the space, your network field, and now that I'm starting to know the people involved with the Constitution, I barely know them. I've never seen these people. Some of them, yes. Some others, no. But this is a two-way thing. What I mean is, what can I say? Our community, the Digital one, like you say, involved in NFTs and DeFi, maybe they don't know Intersect and the Constitution, but people involved in Intersect and all this governance thing doesn't know. They don't know all the stuff we know. Cardano is big. You don't have to know everything, but it's like there are two complete different factions on both sides. We are not right and we are not wrong. Same as people following the governance process. There are really a few people following both, and this was an aspect.
You, one of them.
No, there are also many others involved that I knew already, but I mean, it's like probably 20%. The other 80%, I really don't know them. And when I find to talk with them, say them, I work with this project, I find myself buying this, reading that, they don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's completely on point. That's
Yeah.
and that's a big topic of discussion. I am also will discuss it a bit on my next podcasts with I'm gonna be with some guys from Intersect marketing group doing the interview, and also one guy who is completely outside the Degen space, but as you said, like doing some other things on Cardano, and exactly and sometimes I think that those people, which I don't know who they are, you come in Intersect and it's so many different names from all the other NFT project which you have been in, and you kind of come in another NFT project and you see 20 people there who you know who they are, and here it's no one. It's like, who are those people? Are they like real people? Is that like a scam? Someone is trying to scam me? Who is that? So, but yeah, as you said, it's a two-way street, and the same effort that we have to do to understand all those things, I think also them maybe it's even harder. I mean, not harder, but I think that we are aware that there exists some, like I would say, higher instances of and entities of people who are working in Cardano, but they kind of are oblivious to us existing even. So it's we have to wake them up.
I have to say though that in every discussion there was one point about the one we all agreed that wasn't easy, and was that we need education, more education. And no one disagreed on this. Education was always on top in the discussion.
So you think that the Thesis and Dysmorphia could do some more research and educate us on some stuff?
I hope so. Really need that. Yeah, I'm so curious to see now the situation and compare the data with the old survey. It will be amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the next survey that we are doing now in starting in 10 days. It's gonna be much smaller in like how many questions there is in, but we want to address some of the important topics concerning marketing of Cardano, and just again seeing how is the demographics of Cardano looking at the moment, how is the people's sentiment about some stuff, and so on. I think it would be great to have, if we had the funds to do this, I don't know, 2 more times in the past year, we would already be having 3 time points to compare things, and it would be great to have such things in like the ecosystem. It would also like make us a bit, not that it's needed to make us different from all the others, but I don't know any other blockchain who has such data about their communities and people and who is in and what are people thinking. I think it's a great addition to the richness of what a blockchain can be, basically.
It would be also really valuable for projects and everyone going to build in this space. so they can read about people opinions, feedback. So you can build something that they really need.
Yeah. My dog has woken up, and then my cat has run away. They are playing the Tom and Jerry the whole time, like running around the apartment and trying to run away or catch each other. So yeah, it's always fun.
Always fine, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that was it for the questions I had, and it was such a pleasure speaking with you and hearing your opinions on stuff, and
Thank you.
just just confirming me another time how much I admire everything you do and everything you like think about space and how you approach it and stuff. So thank you for being the first one on my new podcast.
Yay! I'm a pioneer.
Yes. We love
Some
pioneers.
people will understand this, but I'm happy to say it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you really for having me. It was nice, really natural and a friendly conversation with you. And thank you for doing this. I'm sure people will love it.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think it's also, I mean, we do have some like YouTube productions and videos on Cardano, and also we have some podcasts and interviews. But I think it's always good to, show the variety as much as you can, and talk with different people, and do it in my own way. And I don't know, maybe it turns out to be interesting to people also. Yeah, I was gonna find how to film raw.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, she heard the cat again. Yeah, you wanna go out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you for enduring all the technical problems, and
Okay. Make
next
sure
time.
everything went well. Stop
Yeah.
the recording before ending the call.